Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the epic story of one of history's most influential figures, Augustus, the first Roman emperor. His life was a blockbuster of political drama, ambition, and transformation. Born Gaius Octavius, this young man seemed an unlikely candidate to rule the world. He wasn't a seasoned general or a powerful senator, but he had one thing no one else did. He was the grandnephew and adopted son of Julius Caesar. When Caesar was assassinated in 44 BC, Rome was thrown into chaos. In his will, Caesar named the 18-year-old Octavius as his heir. Suddenly, this teenager inherited not just immense wealth, but also Caesar's legendary name and the loyalty of his legions. It was a game-changing moment. But the path to power was anything but easy. Rome's most powerful men, like the famous general Mark Antony, saw him as just a boy. Octavius, however, was cunning and politically brilliant. He used his new name, Gaius Julius Caesar Octavianus, to rally support. He formed a shaky alliance with Mark Antony and another general Lepidus, known as the Second Triumvirate, their first order of business, to hunt down Caesar's assassins, which they did ruthlessly. With their common enemies gone, the alliance quickly fractured. The Roman world was split between them. Octavian controlled the west, and Antony the east. Antony's famous love affair with Cleopatra, the Queen of Egypt, became a major point of contention. Octavian used this to his advantage, painting Antony as a man under the spell of a foreign queen who had forgotten his Roman duties. The tension exploded into all-out war. The final showdown came in 31 BC at the naval battle of Actium. It was a decisive victory for Octavian. Antony and Cleopatra fled back to Egypt, and facing capture, they both took their own lives. At just 32 years old, Octavian stood as the undisputed master of the Roman world. But here's where his genius truly shines. He knew Romans were tired of civil war and deeply distrustful of kings. So, instead of declaring himself a dictator, he played it smart. In 27 BC, he went before the Senate and announced he was restoring the Republic. He gave back his power, but in return, the grateful Senate showered him with new titles and authority, including the name Augustus, meaning revered or majestic. This was a political masterstroke. He maintained the illusion of the old republic, with the Senate and magistrates still in place, but he held the real power. He controlled the army, the treasury, and the provinces. He had become the first Roman emperor in all but name. Augustus's reign, which lasted over 40 years, ushered in an unprecedented era of peace and prosperity known as the Pax Romana, the Roman peace. He reformed the military, professionalizing it and securing the empire's borders. He launched massive building projects across Rome, famously boasting that he found Rome a city of bricks and left it a city of marble. He established a fire brigade, a police force, and a more efficient civil service. He wasn't just a political and military leader, he was also a cultural one. His reign saw a golden age of Latin literature, with poets like Virgil, Horace, and Ovid creating timeless masterpieces, often with his encouragement and patronage. Augustus transformed Rome from a republic torn apart by civil war into a stable, thriving empire that would endure for centuries. His legacy is immeasurable, shaping the course of Western civilization. He was a master politician, a brilliant strategist, and the architect of the Roman Empire. What do you find most fascinating about Augustus? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey back in time, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more history stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.